How does an ordinary boy from the quaint town of Braunau am in Austria evolve into the infamous dictator of the Third Reich? Born in 1889, Adolf Hitler, son of civil servant Alois and nurturing Clara Hitler, had humble beginnings. He was an average student, deeply passionate about the arts. Post his father's death, young Adolf moved to Vienna, his heart set on becoming a distinguished artist. Rejected twice by the prestigious Vienna Academy of Fine Arts, his dreams were crushed. In Vienna, Hitler found himself amidst struggle, failure, and an amalgamation of diverse ideologies. He developed a resentment towards the Jewish and Marxist populations, blaming them for a life filled with misfortunes. World War I added to his bitterness. As a soldier scarred by war, Hitler blamed the Jews for Germany's defeat and the subsequent economic woes. These experiences, paired with his resentment, thrust Hitler into politics. The aftermath of World War I only served to cement these beliefs. Hitler, a disillusioned soldier bearing the scars of the Great War, blamed the Jews and for Germany's tragic defeat and the subsequent economic struggles. These harsh experiences, intertwined with his intense resentment, propelled Hitler onto the political stage, forever altering the course of history. In the aftermath of the First World War, what socio-political conditions in Germany allowed Adolf Hitler to rise to power? This is the question asked by many. To delve into this question, we must transport ourselves back to the early 1920s. Germany was a nation in turmoil, grappling with the severe penalties of the Treaty of Versailles. The treaty imposed hefty reparations on Germany, precipitating a spiral of hyperinflation, which crippled the country's economy. Emerging from this maelstrom was Adolf Hitler, a captivating orator who rose to prominence within the German Workers' Party. His speeches, laden with fervent rhetoric, struck a chord with the disenchanted German populace. Hitler deftly manipulated propaganda, pinning Germany's problems on scapegoats and promising a brighter, prosperous future. His messages propagated through leaflets, posters, and meticulously organized rallies, widening his sphere of influence. He ascended through the ranks rapidly due to his charisma and commanding speeches. By 1921, Hitler was at the forefront of the party, which underwent a significant metamorphosis under his stewardship, becoming the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or as we know it today, the Nazi Party. However, Hitler's rise to power was not a seamless progression. The beer hall putsch of 1923, a botched coup d'état attempt in Munich, resulted in his arrest. But every cloud has a silver lining. This setback, rather than dampening his ambition, acted as a springboard. During his incarceration, Hitler penned Mein Kampf, a part memoir, part political doctrine. The book served as a roadmap for his future political tactics, detailing his vision for Germany and standpoints. Upon his release from prison in 1924, Hitler emerged not as a beaten man, but a resolute one. He had a best-selling book under his belt and a reignited ambition. With the socio-political unrest left over from the war, Hitler was poised to exploit the situation to his advantage, setting his sights on the apex of political power in Germany. This period was a crucial turning point not only in Hitler's life but in the annals of world history as well. The coming sections will delve deeper into the lasting and disastrous impact of Hitler's rise to power. As we will see in the upcoming sections, Hitler's rise to power had far-reaching and devastating consequences. So, what sparked Hitler's eventual dominion over Germany and the ignition of World War II? In the early days of 1933, Adolf Hitler, leader of the National Socialist German Workers' Party, rose to the position of Chancellor of Germany. This promotion, a result of intricate political maneuvers, marked a significant milestone in German history, paving the way for Hitler's unchecked rule. Hitler's rise to absolute power was reinforced by the Enabling Act, enacted in March that year. This law handed him the ability to form laws bypassing the Reichstag, Germany's parliament. Using this power, Hitler promptly disassembled the democratic constitution, laying the foundation for a totalitarian regime where his decree was law. As the Führer, Hitler initiated a series of policies that would spur the onset of World War II. He provoked international ire through rearmament, flouting the Treaty of Versailles, which was established to maintain peace post-World War I. Hitler's aggressive foreign policy, especially his invasion of Poland in 1939, kick-started the deadliest conflict in human history. Simultaneously, Hitler started imposing his racial ideologies widely. He initiated the systematic persecution of Jews, homosexuals, Romani people, and others he considered ethnically or socially undesirable. This persecution led to the Holocaust, a genocide resulting in the death of about 6 million Jews. The Holocaust had a devastating impact socially, psychologically, and economically. Entire communities were eradicated, and survivors were left to deal with the psychological trauma of their experiences. The world had to confront the harsh reality of extreme human hatred and cruelty, reshaping international law and human rights policies. Hitler propagated a cult of personality, with propaganda portraying him as a charismatic leader capable of reviving Germany's prestige. His speeches were impassioned and emotional, generating mass for his causes. From a thwarted art student to a dictator, Hitler's life serves as a stark reminder of the destructive potential of unbridled ambition and unchecked power. Hitler's reign of terror remains one of the darkest chapters in human history, a chilling testament to the depths of human cruelty and the catastrophic consequences of unchecked power.